Hello, my dear students. I am Mr. Abdul Nasser. I am here today for revision of dynamics. We had revision 1 before, and now we have revision 2. Okay, look at the first question here. Here we have a body is projected vertically upward with initial velocity 14 meter per second. Okay, laptop. Okay, a body is projected vertically upward with initial velocity 14 meter per second to reach the maximum height, then return to the projected point when it covered a distance what? Is it 0, -10, 20, or 28? Okay. The answer will be 20. But why? Concentrate with me, my dear students. He said about a body is projected upward. Let us see here, using data now, a projected body, say from the ground. Okay, the projected body here with velocity v naught equals 14 meter per second. Okay, it projected upward means that g equals g here equal -9.8 meter per second squared. Okay, so it reaches to maximum height. Maximum height means that v, which is the final velocity, will be 0. Okay, so v naught equal 14, g equal -9.8 meter per second square, and v equals 0. And it returned again to the point of projection here. We have here a distance, we can say it S1, and the next distance, which is S2, but we have S1 equal S2, so we can say S and S. To find S here, we will applicate the rule, which is v power 2 equals, we will start from this point, v power 2 equals v naught power 2 plus 2as, or 2gs because it is projected. Okay, v here equals 0, and v naught is 14 meter per second. It will be 14 power 2 plus 2 multiplied by g, which is -9.8 meter per second square. Okay, multiplied by s, which is the distance here. Okay, by moving this part in the left hand side, it will be 2 multiplied 9.8 without negative, multiplied by s equal 14 power 2. So s equals 14 power 2 divided by 2 times 9.8, and if you use your calculator, the answer will be 10 meters. But we have going trip and returning trip, so we have s and s, so the answer will be double s, which is 2 times 10 equal 20 meters. So the final answer will be 20. Look again to the laptop. Okay, we have here the answer is 20. Let's move to the next question. A particle fell down from height 150 meters. Then the cover distance during the third, fourth, and fifth second from the moment of falling moment equals how many meters? Okay. We have the options here. A 34.3 or 102.9, 39.2 or 117.6. The answer will be the answer B, which is 102.9. But why? Look carefully with me here to explain that to you. A particle fell down from a height 150. The meaning of fell down, that means that free fall, and V naught here, of course, equals 0. And the distance here will be 150 meters. Okay? And he asked about the cover distance during third, fourth, and fifth seconds. Look carefully here. We have here first from 0 here. First, second, second, and we have also third, fourth, and fifth. So we have third, second, which start after the second here, third, fourth, and fifth. From the center of this part or this interval of time, which is 3.5, you will find VA. VA here means average velocity. Okay? So the time T equals 3.5, and we know that G here equals 9.8 meter per second squared, because it is a free fall. Okay? So we will applicate the rule VA, which is the average velocity, equals V naught plus GT equals 0 plus 9.8 times 3.5. So VA equals 34.3 meter per second. But when we multiply V by T, we will find S, because we have here average velocity in 3 seconds here, the third, fourth, and fifth second. So we will multiply 34.3 times 3, and the answer will be 102.9 meters, which is the final answer of this question, because he asks us about the distance that the body move or cover in the third, fourth, and fifth second. So the answer will be the letter B, which is 1.2.9. Okay? Let's move to the next question in the laptop. We have a big question here, but it is easy, inshallah. A driver of a car A observed another car B that moving in front of him. Observed means we have here relative velocity. A driver of car A observed another car B that moving in front of him in same direction. To seem to him that it moving away with a velocity of magnitude 30 km per hour. Okay? the meaning of it seemed to him that it is the relative velocity of B related to A. Okay? After that, driver of the car A doubled its velocity and observed car B again to seem to him moving back with velocity 20 km/h. Moving back here means that it will be negative, because forward means positive and back means negative. Then the velocity of car B equals what? km/h. Okay, first let's go to the answers here. We have 4 answers. Is it 40, 30, 100, or 80? And the answer will be D, which is 80. And we will find it why. Why is the answer 80, not anything else? Okay? Here we have a car A moves in this direction, and it is observer, so we will put it a direction in unit vector which is positive. Okay? And it seemed, the other car, it seemed to him, which is VBA, it seemed to him means VBA, not VBO alone. In the same direction means positive. Positive what? Positive 30 km/h. Okay? So if we apply the rule, VBA equals VB minus VA, that rule for talking about the relative velocity, and VBA here equals 30, so we put 30 here, and VB minus VA itself, and this is the equation number 1. After he doubled, which is VA, doubled his velocity, so we can put here 2A. 2A here means that the velocity is doubled, okay, in this direction, which is E direction, which is positive. Okay, he feels that VBA moves in the opposite direction with 20, so it will be negative 20 km/h. Okay, by applying the rule again, here VBA equal negative 20 equals VB minus double VA, because he doubled his velocity. And this is the equation number 2. By solving these 2 equations, you will get what? Here, multiply the first equation by negative 2. Why? Because if we multiply negative VA by negative 2, the answer here will be positive 2VA. Here will be negative VB, negative 2 VB, and here will be negative 60. Okay, this is number 1 dash. By adding these 2 equations now, it's easy to deduce that cancelled negative 2A with positive 2A, 2VA, and VB minus 2VB equal negative VB, and negative 20 plus negative 60 equals negative 80. By cancelling negative with negative, then VB equals 80 kilometer per hour, and this is the right answer. Okay, let's move directly to the next question. Number 11, we have more than one question for you. A car moved from rest with acceleration. طبعا of course if we have a movement from rest, that means that V naught equals 0. The starting velocity here equals 0. So V naught equals 0, and with acceleration of magnitude 4 meter per second squared, then its velocity become 24 meter per second. This velocity, which is 24 meter per second, it's the final velocity, which is V. Then the covered distance equals what? He wants to find S. If we have V and V naught, we will applicate the rule V power 2. But we have here the options A, 28, 14, 20, 72, and 98. And the answer will be 72. And let's see why. We have here V naught equals 0, as he said. V, which is the final velocity, equal 24 meter per second. The covered distance given how, and acceleration of course equals 4 meter per second squared. Okay, by applying the rule, V power 2 equal V naught power 2 plus 2as. V power 2 means 24 power 2 equals 0 power 2, which is 0. 2 times A, which is 4, times S, and we want it. Here 2 times 4, 8S equals 24 all power 2. So S equal 24 power 2 over 8. So S, which is distance, equal 72 meters. And this is the final answer for this question. Okay, my dear students, we now finished our second final revision for you according to the decisions of Ministry of Education. Thank you. Be safe. Stay home. Be happy. Thank you.